everyone, I'm Bryan Baeumler. For the last decade and a half, I've been designing homes and even hotels across North America, all with our 4 kids in tow. It has been a roller coaster of a ride, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
This is gonna be a fun day.
It all started about 15 years ago. My husband Bryan had a successful construction company in Canada, and we made the decision that it was time to build our own home. So I decided to jump in with a young family and became part of the process.
I think my favorite part is gonna be the family room, kitchen, eat-in area with that big fireplace we've been talking about. We've waited so long for this.
As exciting as it was to actually get started and begin the build, we had problems right off the bat.
I just found out I can't get my building permit to put the steel in the footings and pour the concrete and frame the walls to stay on schedule.
Already we're week 1 and Bryan's delayed. But then I keep thinking that we need to push ahead.
My job in connecting with the architect and the designer was really to try and keep things moving on that end so that there were no other delays that Bryan would face.
That's Bryan right there. So no. He's talking about flooring that's like barn board with big knotty holes and stuff like that.
The color is what's going to make or break the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? And I want to have some warmth to it, and I think you and I have always been talking about that since the
from day
beginning.
one, yeah. He seems to think he's seen some done in like a copper roof, and he really says would look great, and that's what he wants to go with. But that's not what we're going to go with.
What do you want?
I want him to have no say in colors.
Bryan has a lot of talents, but I do think at times he is colorblind. And you know, working with your partner professionally is challenging.
I'm worried about the big things.
Like what?
Because you're going to decide
What are the
without
big
me.
things? What are the
like
big
the floor and the windows.
things? Windows
outdoor.
I've taken care of.
What do you mean you've taken care of?
Taking care of it.
So you ordered them all
Look
without
how
me.
cute she is.
Don't bring this back on her. I'm talking to you.
This was trial and error.
That's contemporary, but it still has some detail. Do you like that?
That's a shaker.
But what don't you like about that? Like, look at the way they've done this. That's pretty nice.
You like that?
Well, it's clean lines, but it's still... Hey, don't turn so fast.
That looks too much like a soap dish.
It was a very steep learning curve.
We're never gonna get through this if you're like this.
I still remember that day, sort of climbing down that ladder into the foundation of what was our first home that we built together.
This is gonna be like the kids' big playroom.
This will be the kids' play area. I'm thinking gym down there.
I was excited, I was nervous, I was worried about what the future would hold.
Were we gonna
Boys
have
and-
any area for people to stay? Like any extra bedroom
Well, that's
or
what
anything?
I'm thinking right there where we do the cabinets, we do a hide-a-bed. Here's what I'm thinking.
I think we made the basement too small.
What?
Although I was sort of juggling and had heavy involvement in the design and build, I also had a full-time career of my own. I owned my own dance studio and was working there around the clock.
I'm worried about Darren. He said he wanted us to get back to him about finishing all the picking of colors, and we haven't done any of that this week. Like, unless he can wait, if you can tell him if he can wait until my show's done, so that'd be like 2 more weeks, and then I can help you pick it.
Oh, well, sorry, where are you going?
I have to go work. I have a job.
It's challenging because neither one of us have enough time to fully support one another in what we're doing, so.
What's that?
You gonna be a construction manager now?
But it's just stressful, right? He's working on the house all day, and I'm here all day, and we both worked all weekend, so it's just hard because we get home and we feel like we haven't seen our kids and we haven't spent time together, and there's all these decisions on the house that we still haven't made, and I'm just putting everything off because I just say, give me 2 weeks, give me 2 weeks, like I have to get through this time. So it's a little tense.
For me, it was really just a little bit of the start of what our life would soon become, juggling multiple projects and still showing up and putting your best foot forward. Lunchtime.
But are we behind on the house because I haven't been around, or are we still making progress? All the stuff that Darren asked us to do, are we on board with all that, or are we still behind?
The framing's a little behind.
Framing's behind?
A little bit.
Why is it behind?
Well,
Because
we're
of the
just
weather,
having some
or
problems
just-
getting the second walls up and whatever, so.
The kids were really young in this very first project, this very first home that we built together. And I think that set the stage for us. We agreed from the beginning that we would always put the kids first, but that we would also involve the kids. These early days, they were exhausting and they were overwhelming. And it just felt at times like it was too much.
Right, I have to get going.
I can take care of the roof for you, and I can take care of the windows for you.
Yeah, just pick it.
But then there are the moments when everything started to really come together, when we started to see all of our businesses thriving. You know, you kind of weigh up the exhaustion and the exhilaration. It was just such a exciting and wonderful time for both of us.